major legal setback for Trump's immigration policy. Here's what you need to understand. In a significant turn of events, a federal judge recently issued an injunction against a directive from President Donald Trump that aimed to restrict migrants at the border from applying for asylum or requesting protection from deportation in the United States. This ruling stands as a crucial setback for Trump's broader efforts to tighten immigration controls. The ruling, issued by U.S. District Judge Randolph Daniel Moss, appointed by President Obama, declared that Trump's January 20 proclamation overstepped the president's legal powers. This decision favored the ACLU, who represented a coalition of migrant advocacy groups and asylum seekers challenging the order. Judge Moss stated that the presidential decree aimed at excluding all migrants involved in what Trump termed an invasion at the southern border from seeking asylum exceeded his constitutional authority. The judge emphasized that no president is above the laws that Congress enacts concerning removal procedures. But here's where it gets controversial. Judge Moss pointed out that upholding Trump's actions would essentially make significant parts of the Immigration and Nationality Act optional, potentially undermining established immigration protocols. The judge also allowed a temporary 14-day hold on the order to give the Trump administration time to request an emergency review and further appeal to a higher court. Adding to the complexity, Moss also sanctioned class action status for the lawsuit, thereby allowing those affected by Trump's proclamation to be represented collectively in court. This development aligns the suit with recent Supreme Court decisions, which have narrowed the ability of lower courts to issue broad injunctions, except under particular circumstances involving certified class actions. And this is the part most people miss. Moss pointed out that neither the US Constitution nor the Immigration and Nationality Act grants the sweeping powers claimed by Trump's executive directive. Moss argued that invoking necessity can't override constitutional boundaries. This decision has not gone without controversy. Notably, Trump advisor Stephen Miller reacted sharply, labeling the judge's decision as extreme and suggesting that it grants protected status to potential future undocumented immigrants on a global scale. What do you think? Is this a protective measure for human rights or a potential loophole in the country's immigration laws? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Amid this legal conflict, Trump continues to advance stringent immigration policies during his second term, including legislative efforts and increased deportation measures. It's a complex debate about balancing national security and humanitarian concerns. What's your stance?